Warning, you enter this video at your own risk. The thoughts in this video are entirely those of BlackScape, but because this is going to split the Dragon Ball community in half, you will more than likely be offended at some point. But remember, these are just opinions, and I would love to hear your opinions on this topic in the description below.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
This video is sponsored by Ragnarok Origin. From the juggernaut that was Ragnarok Online, Ragnarok Origin has finally arrived. A new adventure MMORPG where as the hero you will immerse yourself in a vast fantasy world full of scary monsters, epic characters, massive landscapes, mythical dungeons, and open world role-playing. Choose your path and have the freedom to customize and upgrade your weapons, armor, magic, and abilities while upgrading and improving them after every dungeon you face. Get lost in the advanced graphic design with cute visuals and high quality sound. Explore the mysterious kingdom of Rune Midgard, filled with diverse kingdoms, empires, castles, and a plethora of cute characters. The rich narrative and history that will keep you coming back for more. Don't wait, click the link in the description below and pre-register now before the game comes out. That way you can become an adventurer on day one. Enjoy your travels. I recommend this game highly. Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 76 comes out in a few days, and I actually am really excited. Despite what you guys may see online where I don't really think the Dragon Ball Super manga is at its best right now, I'm excited, and I'm excited for one particular reason. No, it is not Vegeta. I honestly have given up on the fact that he will get a W that I actually care about. Right now I feel like they're setting him up for something at the end, but I am not getting my heart poured into it because I love this character too much to see what they've done with him and get my hopes up that they will do better. So no, it is not Vegeta. It is actually something that happened at the end of the spoilers, and now we actually have some legit manga panels that give us a little bit more insight and clues into what is going on at the end, and that is the story of Bardock is about to get a whole lot spicier. So this is why I'm excited for this, and this is why I wanted to put a warning label on this video, because of the fact that I know my opinion on Bardock is going to get you guys either extremely happy or extremely riled up. Let's just say this: if you hate Dragon Ball Minus, then yeah, you're going to hate this opinion. But if you love Dragon Ball Minus, or at least tolerate it to an extent, then you'll be fine with this opinion. So what exactly happened at the end of Chapter 76? Monaito is essentially the surrogate father for Granola. He ends up stopping the fight before Granola can take out and mark Vegeta and Goku, because that's exactly what he's doing. And Monaito tells Granola, stop it, because it was a Saiyan that saved us from planet Cereal and Granola's race's destruction. The Cerealians died, and there was a Saiyan, one Saiyan among all of them, that ended up saving not only Monaito, but Granola as well. And who could that Saiyan possibly be? It is, of course, Bardock. He says his name was Bardock, and this is the thing that I'm the most excited about. And it sucks because I'm getting my hopes up. I'm getting my hype up on what this could mean specifically for Goku, and I get a feeling just in the back of my neck that they're going to be like, Goku's gonna hear all this about Bardock, knowing that that's his father, and not even care at all. Like, that's like my huge worry, that he's just gonna be like, oh, he sounds like a really great guy. Alright, let's go back to kicking and punching, or see what the heaters are doing. Or, I mean, if you want to kill Frieza, how about let's all go fight Frieza, because he wants to fight him again. I don't know, like, he doesn't really care about Bardock, and I know a lot of people think that that's the best course of action, Goku not caring about Bardock, Goku not giving a shit about his family, but since we've seen Minus now in animation, and we've seen the redrawn backstory of not only Vegeta, but Goku and also Broly, all remade, it makes sense that the Bardock impact would have a little bit of a deeper meaning to Goku at this point, because it makes sense that they're trying to build something up, a connection, a connective tissue from Goku to his Saiyan past. At the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly, he tells Broly, call me Kakarot. and a lot of people were upset about that. A lot of people are upset about him caring about his past at all. Not me. For me, I am bored of Goku. Honestly, I'm getting bored of Vegeta. These two characters, they've done as much as they can right now at this point. They've had as much expansion as they possibly could get, not only in powers, but for the most part in what growth they're willing to give them. Vegeta has gotten a lot of growth, only to revert back when Ultra Ego. Goku has gotten a revamping where instead of being serious and caring about people all the time, he mainly cares about fighting in Dragon Ball Super, and then that's basically it. Throwing Bardock and Gine into the mix for Goku's past, and Goku not even just wanting to know about them or whatever, but maybe like being like, oh, they sound like good guys, or oh, you know, my father, he did that, or something along those lines where he kind of like admires him a little bit, like just give me something that he cares about Bardock a little bit, or at least is interested in it, like a little bit of interest in Bardock and Gine. Then I would be happy. Toyotaro, please do this for me. I am on my hands and knees. Give me something to be excited for, because that's really the only thing that I'm excited for right now, because I have a feeling the Heaters are gonna, like, they're the real bad guys in this. Grunola's gonna stop fighting. He's gonna make friends with Goku and Vegeta, because Goku is the son of the guy who saved him, and then that's basically what's gonna happen. The only cool part about this story is that Monaito's like, wait a minute, you look exactly like him, and he told me his son was named Kakarot, because maybe they talked, and then Kakarot or Goku's like, wait, that's my Saiyan name. Well, this is your dad. And Goku could be like, oh, really? He did all that? See, we can be friends because, you know, my dad saved you and there are good Saiyans or whatever, you know, something along those lines. Give me something that Goku actually gives a shit about his dad or his lineage a little bit, you know, and then I'll be happy with that. And you know what? At that point, I'll be more into the story, I guess, at that level. But this is where we get to the point where, again, this is why I had a warning on this video. Bardock. A lot of people do not like minus Bardock. They do not like how they've revamped them. Honestly, I think that if they just gave this Bardock a headband, I think a lot of people wouldn't have minded. Personally, for me, the design for old school Bardock is literally the only thing that trumps new school Bardock. That is the only thing, because the story, even though that is one of my, if not my favorite, I think actually The History of Trunks is my favorite movie, but it wasn't really a movie. It's like a you know, it's hard to tell because they came in cassettes back then. But The History of Trunks I really liked a lot, but I think the Bardock special was my favorite movie. It's so much information about Goku's past, about the Saiyans' past, about Frieza, and showed us such a cool character in Bardock that I fell in love with it. But if you compare this story with Minus, even though it's almost a shadow of the Superman story, I still like the characterization for Bardock in Minus more than in the special. In the special, he didn't care about his kid. He did not care about Goku one bit, to the point where even Fasha was like, that's kind of cold, man, you know, like, why wouldn't you care about your own kid? So Bardock was like a little extra special, not giving a shit. And at the same time, he got special abilities from an alien race that let him see the future. So in a focused movie or special like the Bardock special, that is an interesting way to get the plot going. He knows that destruction is coming, and then he tries to fight him off himself. It's a really cool, like, Armageddon style story. I like it. But at the exact same time, if you look at the Minus version of it, the fact that he just used simple detective work to figure out that the Saiyans are doomed, and then decided to use that foresight and just that spider sense that, like, you know what, maybe I'll get my kid off world, and he shoots him off into space. To me, that is such a cooler thing than just having premonition. And at the same time, in the special, a lot of the times Bardock is like, oh, I don't give a shit about my kid, but at the same time, he has these flashbacks where he's reaching out to his son and then caring about his son only when his son is shown to be fighting Frieza or turning into Super Saiyan. Only then does he give a shit about his kid. But besides that, he doesn't care. The Bardock in Minus, he doesn't know anything about what Goku's going to turn out like in the future. He only cares about him because that's his son. He only cares about it because that's his kid. And he wants to save his kid because one of them is already off-world already, Raditz, and he's with Vegeta. This version is far more interesting to me. In the Bardock special, we don't even know who Goku's mother is. We have no idea. It could be a version of Gine from that special, but Even Bardock doesn't really care about her at all, and in this he cares about his family, or at least he's starting to. Gine even notices that Bardock has changed a little bit. It's not like a Saiyaman to care this much about their children, and Gine is a little bit happy about that because Gine is a soft and gentle heart, and Bardock says maybe he's just tired of destroying and maybe he's tired of doing this. It sounds like he's just had an epiphany of some sort. He's had a realization that this is not the life he wants to lead, and not for him, not for his kid, and not for his family at all. And maybe he had plans at some point, if nothing happened, to take Raditz out of the army as well, and maybe leave and escape with his family, which is a great fan manga plot. But what if the destruction of the Ceruleans was what ended up changing Bardock and made him not want to destroy anymore? Like, what if that was the case? What if that was what changed his mind and made him want to change his ways and be more of a family man? Because he saw how my Naito cared for Granola, he saw the destruction of the Ceruleans, and he wanted to change. Everything just fits so much more into place, and to me personally, everything that the new Bardock offers is far more interesting. Besides the Goku Superman narrative, the Bardock stuff, the Gine stuff, that stuff is better in my opinion than the Bardock special. But I do want to hear your thoughts about it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the Bardock special versus Dragon Ball Minus. Which one is superior in your point of view? This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.